let's do this. Your 5 a.m. run this morning. Now I just kind of hold down for the gym, procrastinate. Uh-oh. Well, hey, you can hang with us a little bit, but don't mean to be pushing you away or anything like that. You probably ought to get to the gym if that's the next move, right? That's the next move. Go get that thing going, man. That's where we're at. Get this thing going. Yeah, you gotta get your, if you're not eating enough, it'll make a big difference. And when you start eating enough, you'll feel better. Definitely better performance and energy in the gym, for sure. I've been gonna track my macros. The total of my protein, carbs, and fats don't equal the calories. Okay? Can you explain with me what that means? Maybe one of the things you're not understanding, Murph, is that protein and carbohydrates have 4 calories each per gram, and then fats have 9 calories per gram. Does that make sense? Everything else was fine until the cleanse, right? The cleanse is not good, yeah, obviously. What are you cutting for? I mean, also 1,800 calories is pretty low. Obviously not recommend using cleanse. Let's do a little bit of chesty cables. Oh. What do you eat if you have to eat 78 grams of protein? Like total? Why are you only eating 78 grams of protein a day total? Are you a toddler? That's crazy. 178 centimeters of protein, calculator recommended 78 grams of protein. Right, so where? Well, watch exclamation mark nutrition. 78 grams of protein is not enough. Maybe it's enough to survive, but it's not like good for resistance training and trying to build muscle and get stronger. Yeah, my protein comes from chicken and whey protein, primarily, with some protein bars in there too. 150 grams of chickpeas is not 150 grams of protein, but you can get some protein from chickpeas. Beans and stuff have mostly carbohydrates, but it's not bad source of protein. Yep. And no worries, Murph. Again, that's in the video. Should be. I'm telling you, that 4.5 minute video has got a lot of info in it. It's got a lot of info in it. Can you make a video about what eat clean, bulking, full eat every? Yeah, we can make a video of that. It's not very exciting, but yeah. That's on turkey as protein source. It's probably fine. Probably fine. Your goal is to reduce your body fat? Yeah, exclamation mark fat loss. Uh-huh. Yep, watch that video. Legion, that's our sponsor. They're wonderful. Exclamation mark Legion, show them some love. Check them out, they're fantastic. We're getting some Legion Pulse pre-workout. Mix up a little bit of recharge creatine and then BCAA some salt. That's the combo right there. That's the combo. Gym burnout? Not really. Yeah. You need to continue to drag yourself to the gym. However, you might want to change your goals, change your training style. Full on madness mode. Dominating. My focus is going to be more, a little bit heavily into the fitness thing. Not necessarily taking away from the gaming thing, but we're definitely going to be putting more focus into the fitness thing. Leading into the show, it's kind of a fun opportunity to make some cool content. And I think vlog content would be good too. But we have to kind of go out of our way for the vlog content. We don't have to go out of our way for the daily gym workout stuff and Q&A stuff. So it kind of makes sense to lean into that a little bit, I think. Big fan of the Natty Gains lifestyle for sure. How long does my cut last? A good couple months. I've already been dieting a little bit, but we got 4.5 more months, so I'm going relatively slowly, but there may be times we have to push a little bit, yeah. I don't know, I feel like I can diet for like 6 months. And do I only do extended cuts when competition time? Yeah, pretty much. I tighten up my diet occasionally, like a mini cut. But yeah, I don't get real lean outside of competition time. Yeah, that first competition, that was a very fun experience. Then we went back 2 months later and won the whole damn thing, and then we were really hooked. I like to do a lot of tricep push downs for triceps over there on the rope, or like the cable. You can do tricep kickbacks, and I'll do those if my elbows are like sore, but I don't like kickbacks as much. They're not bad, but they're just not as intense of a contraction, I find. But they can get it done. They can get it done. Any bodyweight exercises? Maybe like push-ups, crunches, bodyweight squats sometimes. My main work is definitely with weights though. It's the point where the weights are good for, adding enough resistance, right? It's been like 5 years since I last competed. Can you believe that? It's insane. I don't really think I've made 5 years worth of gains either, but we'll see. Well, at least get up on stage and say what's up, right? I'll do banded pull-ups so that they make it a little bit easier, but I can do more reps and get a little squeezy with it. Nice too. These light ones feel kind of weird, but whatever. Yeah, dead hangs are good too. Stretching out that back a little bit, get a little bit of like tension on the muscle. Yeah, definitely. I don't use those, Vim. I think they're in some of the Legion supplements, but I don't use those right now. But no, I have not been using those. The Muscle Mania World Championship, Tasha. So it's a natural bodybuilding organization. I'll be doing physique in the pro category. And I might like to hop in classic physique and maybe even open bodybuilding too. I'm not a pro in those categories. I've never competed in them before, but I think there's like a non-pro division at that show. I could do that for fun, or I could try to go qualify for pro in a show like the month earlier, something like that. Would be interesting. We'll see. I'd like to do classic physique at least this year though too, just to expand a little bit. I think I have a decent physique for classic as long as I can hold on to some upper body mass. My legs look kind of cool when they get dieted down, so it's fun to show those off a little bit. Do some different posing, right? Definitely a little bit of a skimpier uniform for classic, but it'll be fun. Do I always do 3 muscle groups when I train? Sorta. Like I'll do like a main muscle group and then do other stuff. Just in between. Just gotta get some blood flowing, right? Am I repping? 155. Yeah. 155. Wanna go to BlizzCon? Yeah, that's the plan. I'd like to. There's a possibility that if we don't have work, we won't go. But we'll see. We'll see. Now we just lift at the house these days. I can stream it, it's real convenient. I do love the gym environment and whatnot, but you know, just gonna walk right outside, don't have to drive, you know, get to stream it. So, yeah. But I like the gym, but I haven't been going for a while now. Really not since the pandemic. Just kind of, no reason to risk it, even though things do seem to be mostly getting better. I don't want to do that. Show your abs! Hey, dude, how's it going this morning? Glad to have you in this chat. Show your abs! I've been hitting that sub button, we do the planks, that's one way to do it. I've enjoyed Indian food in the past. Some good old homemade pasta is always good. I don't know. We'll see what we're feeling like. We'll see if we win or not. If we don't win, it's back to rice cakes. No, I don't think I'll be winning this World Championship show. Yeah, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. See what I feel like eating. Probably have some kind of, because the show's in Hollywood, probably be hanging out with my mom and dad up in LA and go get something to eat. Some Thai food or something. Who knows? The body type stuff not being real, it's not a thing. It's just how you eat. Yeah, literally, it's how you eat. So, if you consistently don't eat very much, you're gonna be ectomorph. Or with respect to your, BMR, right? If you don't consistently eat a surplus calories, you'll be skinny. If you eat a good amount of food, maybe around your maintenance, you'll probably be around meso at some point. And if you consistently overeat, you'll be endo. That's how you eat. Bone thickness won't change, correct, but bone thickness has almost nothing to do with anything, right? Yeah, people's bodies are different for sure. And different people have different kind of like muscle building, tendencies, but most of it is whether you train and eat and recover for building muscle. That's the main thing, right? The body type thing is a reflection of your habits, not like a reflection of just your genetic destiny, right? So people who are endomorphs, which is not a real thing, are not doomed to be, overweight their whole life. They change their habits, right? I'm not saying there's no difference. No, I'm saying that you're not doomed to be skinny your whole life because you're an ectomorph, right? You can absolutely change your body if you change your habits. I'm not saying there's no difference. That's exactly what I said over there. I said different people are different, right? But you don't always fall into one of those 3 categories, and you're not doomed to stay in those 3 categories, right? Have the correct parents? Well, see, the thing about that is your parents determine more than just your genetics, right? They determine your habits. So like if your parents never put any focus on nutrition or exercise, you may not. I mean, you're probably more likely to not put any focus on that. And then you're like, I guess I'm just an endomorph because I don't work out and I've always eaten a surplus of shitty food my whole life because that's what my parents have done, right? So there is a component to genetics, but there's a much bigger component about your habits with your diet and exercise, right? But yeah, things like muscle insertions, muscle insertions are part of your genetic makeup. It's part of the way your body's put together, part of what makes you you, right? But you can always, change some of that stuff, right? So your calves might insert really high on your leg, but you can still build it, right? You're not doomed to be an ectomorph. If you want to start eating more and lifting weights, chances are you'll gain some weight. You may have a tougher time gaining weight because you aren't used to eating as much, or you have a very high amount of food that you have to eat in order to hit a surplus. There could be a variety of things. Doesn't mean you can't do it, right? But putting 0 effort into something leads you to a certain place doesn't mean that you can never get out of that place, right? Nice. A little more of those here. Yeah, you cannot get lower. It's been years. If you eat less calories, you can get lower. If you always eat 1,500 calories, that's not going to be a big surprise that you don't, and that's maintenance. It's not going to be a big surprise that doesn't change much, right? If your exercise and your activity and your food stay the same, not a huge surprise that you're going to keep doing whatever you've been doing. And if staying the same is what you've been doing, then no surprise that that's the case, right? If you got in a deficit, then you could lose weight if you wanted to, but that might not be what you need for your health, which is fine. But saying that you can't do it just because you haven't changed anything, so nothing has changed, shouldn't be a huge surprise, right? All right, that's probably good on the bench. That's good. 1,500 is pretty low. Yeah. I'm telling you, that's fine to stay where you're at, but saying that you can't lose weight is not true, right? Going lower, not being good for your whole other rest of your life is fine, but it doesn't mean that you can't lose weight if you wanted to, right? Intermittent fasting is key to cut. Rampage, I'm gonna have to slap you in the side of the head. I'm gonna time you out because I can't have you watching my stream, listening to everything that I'm saying all day long, and then being like, oh, so it's just intermittent fasting, right? Watch that video. It's deficit of calories, not intermittent fasting. However, if intermittent fasting helps you stay in a deficit comfortably, that's fine. That's fine, but I can't have you saying stuff like that. You know what I mean? I cannot. All right, that'll do for today. Just a little bit of shoulder 11, I think. Those 40s at 35 is close enough, right? Recommend protein bars. The Legion ones are great, yeah. It is, Donnie. It's awesome. Lifting doesn't stunt your growth. It just makes you bigger and stronger than the adults telling you not to lift. It's a tool to keep you down. No, lifting just makes you a bigger, stronger, healthier, better young person. That's the secret. Try to keep you down. Okay, team. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for showing. Thanks for the 13 subs, resubs. Not a bad start today by any means. Make sure you guys follow the stream. Make sure you guys go show some love to the YouTube videos for the day. Subscribe to our Bajheera Games YouTube channel in particular for more fitness stuff. And then !mark social for everything else. We're also on Threads now, boys. Threads, that Bajheera wow on there too. We'll see you guys in a little bit. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Peace.